A 13-year-old boy has become the youngest person to die of coronavirus in the UK. The minor was shifted to a hospital in London after he developed symptoms like shortness of breath. He went into a coma soon after being put on a ventilator. The boy's family said that as per their knowledge, he did not have any underlying illness. The death has busted myths that COVID-19 can turn fatal only for the elderly. The development comes as the United Kingdom recorded its highest single-day rise in coronavirus-related deaths. With 381 new fatalities, the death toll in the country has risen to 1,789. Meanwhile, the UK government has said that the country needs more testing and medical equipment like ventilators.
Although the rate of testing is increasing, we must go further, faster. A critical constraint on the ability to rapidly increase testing capacity is the availability of the chemical reagents which are necessary in the testing. The Prime Minister and the Health Secretary are working with companies worldwide to ensure that we get the material we need to increase tests of all kinds.
This comes as the country opened a drive-through testing facility for health workers. The facility, which is located in a park, comes as part of the British government's push to ramp up testing for those on the front line of the battle against this epidemic. In fact, an IKEA store has also been turned into a drive-through testing facility. Aerial footage showed several tents erected in the furniture store's parking area. Temporary hospitals for COVID-19 patients are also being set up across the country. The Nightingale Hospital is on track to open this week. The Royal Air Force's Puma helicopters have been deployed to Scotland to aid the fight against this pandemic. Mandy Clark now joins us live. Mandy Clark, a London bureau chief, is live with us. Mandy, what we are learning is that the UK saw a 27% rise in the number of deaths over the last 24 hours. A 27% rise. It's a shocking figure, and I'm sure it has spread panic in the UK administration, at least, if not among the public.
It is a very large number. It was over 3,050 deaths, the largest total in 24 hours, but 350. But the Prime Minister had put out a letter just earlier because these rates of deaths happened essentially before the infection. The people who got infected and effectively have died from COVID-19 died before those lockdown measures were in place. He had warned that things are going to get a lot worse before they get better. Remember, the lockdown only came into effect effectively last Monday. So we're only into a week and a half of these measures. We're not expected to see tangible results, that drops in deaths just yet, because we're going through the people who are effectively infected before the lockdown, but they are huge numbers, and this is why they want those testing to get to the medical professions to make sure if they have had COVID-19 that they can get back safely if they can. So there's big pressure to get those antibody testing kits out first to those frontline healthcare workers to get as many people on the front lines fighting the illness.
Mandy Clark, thank you so much for joining us. She's joining us live from London as the UK battles the spread of this pandemic.